Okay, ma. Good morning. So let us. Everything is okay, ma. Okay, ma. Right. The last vertebrate class that is left yesterday, mammalia. So highly organized vertebrates are the mammals. Highly organized vertebrates because all the organ systems, everything, musculoskeletal system, integumentary system, everything, whatnot, exoskeletal system, endoskeletal system, without leaving any lapses, fully developed. That's why highly organized vertebrates. And secondly, unique feature of mammals, milk producing mammary glands. So second and third points, we try to keep in memory very carefully. Unique feature of mammals, one question is there, answer is mammary glands. Unique feature of the skin of the mammals, that is hairy exoskeleton. Hairy skin is a unique feature of the second unique feature of the mammals. As far as skin is concerned, what is the unique feature of skin of the mammals? If it is given, your answer must be hair. Hair is the exoskeleton of mammals. Thermoregulating structure also hair. And just like birds, these are also warm-blooded vertebrates. They are homeothermic or warm-blooded. These are also warm-blooded vertebrates. The only two groups of vertebrates are warm-blooded, that is aves and mammals. And these are having hairless mammals also present. Generally hairy exoskeleton is there, but hairless. All aquatic mammals. Aquatic mammals are without hair. So hairless mammals are aquatic, and limbs are adapted to walking. Hind limbs are adapted to walking, swimming, not only hind limbs, both walking, swimming, flying, gliding, climbing, etc. There are so many. So mainly walking and so aquatic organisms swimming and terrestrial organisms mammals walking. And besides that, the external ear for the first time developed. Pinna. Scientific name of external ear is pinna. For the first time developed in the mammals. Middle ear is provided with ear ascales, of course not given in the NCERT. Inner ear is provided with organ of Carty. So if it is inner ear, you must remember organ of Carty. If it is middle ear, each middle ear 3 ear ascales, totally 6 ear ascales. Organ of Carty first appears in birds and continued up to humans. Organ of Carty concerned ear is inner ear, cochlea, and ear ascales are concerned with middle ear, and pinna is concerned with external ear. For the first time it is developed. So mammals without external ear, no external ear. Any one of you give the example for this? Mammals, unique feature of ear of mammals is presence of pinna, except what is that? Anushka? Hello? Hello, Ramanjita. Uh, name the mammal. Name the mammal without external ear. Hmm. Try to remember. Huh? What is that? I am unable to catch it. No, no. External ear is absent in Ornithorhynchus. No external ear, Ornithorhynchus. Duck-billed platypus. This is the only mammal without external. Ornithorhynchus, a duck-billed platypus. Most important, try to remember without external ear. Pinna is absent in Ornithorhynchus, duck-billed platypus. Echidna also, spiny anteater. Two examples are there. One is Ornithorhynchus and second one is Echidna. Of course, very important bits these two are, but not given in the NCERT. Safe side, we are touching this also. Hairless also not given. Hairless aquatic mammals. Whales, dolphins, they are all having no hair. And the eyelids very well developed in mammals. Lungs are the respiratory organs. These are all common. Four-chambered heart. So unique features of mammals are there, not touched. Diaphragm, a septum, a transverse septum that divides body cavity into upper thoracic cavity and lower abdominal cavity. Thoracic cavity encloses lungs and heart. Abdominal cavity encloses kidneys, stomach, intestine. All these organs are there in the abdominal cavity. So that should be given but not given. Four-chambered heart. Anyhow, it is common from crocodiles to mammals. Four-chambered heart is there. And RBC regarding they should give but not given. Circular, biconcave, non-nucleated, except llamas and camels. Llamas and camels, nucleus is present. Llama is a camel-like South American mammal. Camel-like South American mammal is llama. So, except these two, the rest of the mammals have circular, biconcave, non-nucleated RBC. Very important feature. This is also not touched. And in the digestive system, the glottis opening is covered by a cartilage, epiglottis. Elastic cartilage is present which covers the opening of larynx, that is glottis. Is epiglottis associated with the digestive system to prevent the entry of food and water into the windpipe. That is the function of the epiglottis so many times, and even in the human anatomy also, digestive system also, there we got it, epiglottis. And kidneys are the excretory organs. These are also ureotelic. Three meninges are present in the brain. Pia mater, dura mater, middle arachnoid matter. Three meninges are there. Three meninges is a characteristic feature of the brain of mammals. Up to birds, two meninges. Only a single meninges is present, Pisces. Two meninges present, amphibians, reptiles, birds. And three meninges present in the mammals. The brain, well developed part of the brain is cerebrum. Cerebrum is very well developed and large size also, found in the mammalian group only, not other vertebrates. And to some extent birds also, because they are very intelligent. They can go to they migrate to the places where they visit every year, and they go back to the places where they started. That is their memory due to well developed cerebrum. Flight adaptation, one of the flight adaptations. So like that, cerebrum is also very well developed. These are unisequals. Sexes are separate. Undoubtedly unisequals. And internal fertilization is present. Penis is the copulatory organ in males. Penis in males act as copulatory organ, and also the testis enclosed in scrotum. Unique features of mammals. Nowhere you find these characteristics. You should touch this. But anyhow, female reproductive system and male reproductive system already humans have studied. So you know about this. Scrotal sacs. So simply scrotum. You can also say separate. If they are divided into two, then scrotal sacs you can mention where the testes are accommodated. And ovaries are abdominal. And internal fertilization is there. These are viviparous except very good Ornithorhynchus. Ornithorhynchus we also call them as, that is common name, but taxonomical word is there that we use frequently. Ornithorhynchus prototherians. In the bracket you write down Prototheria or Monotremata. Both are one and the same. Monotremes. So in which the oviparous habit is there, pinna is absent, cloaca is present. These are all reptilian features. Hence connecting link between reptiles and mammals. Ornithorhynchus, a duck-billed platypus. So, and in all viviparous mammals, a mediator between fetus and mother is developed, which is called placenta, carries three functions: nutrition, respiration, and elimination of nitrogenous waste. So that is the mediator. And period of development of embryo in the uterus of the mother is called gestation. So with this, the characters, mammals, mammalian characters are over. Now let us pass on to the examples. There are so many examples are there. One by one we can touch those examples. First, Ornithorhynchus. Duck-billed platypus, you know about this. Simply platypus. And viviparous kangaroo, Macropus, Australian national animal. Kangaroo. Both are found in Australia. These two are Australian mammalian fauna. Ornithorhynchus and Macropus, hailing from Australia. Kangaroo. And Pteropus, flying fox. Panthera tigris, tiger, national animal. Of course, we need not waste time, but Panthera leoperisca is lion. Elephas, elephant. Camellus, camel. Canis, dog. Felis, cat. Equus, horse. Ratus, rat. See, Delphinus, dolphin. And lastly, Balaenoptera, largest mammal, largest Animal, Balænoptera, blue whale. Balænoptera musculus, full name, blue whale. See how many examples are there here. There are so many examples. So, Equus horse. Some examples you remember, try to remember. Canis Felis, anyhow. Camellus, easily rememberable. Elephas, Pteropus, one more most important one. Delphinus, Balænoptera. Rattus also you can remember. So these are some of the examples under the Mammalia. First two are unique because they are found only in Australia. One is egg laying, another one is from Macropus onwards, all are viviparous. So let us start our second unit in the first year book. Ask ma. Without eyelids, eyelids, without eyelids, generally no mammal is there actually. Nictating membrane is absent. Eyelids are there generally. And whales and dolphins also have nictating membrane. Nictating membrane also commands because it's a protective membrane of eyeball. Eyelids are there. Eyelids are absent only in two. One is Pisces and second one is snakes. In these two groups only, already we told you about this. Their eyelids are absent. Now animal tissues. Structural organization in animals. This can be divided into two parts, animal tissues and morphology. Let us take first of all animal tissues. You all know the group of tissues, the group of cells carrying same structure and same function is called tissue. So cells grouped into tissues, tissues grouped into organs, organs grouped into organ systems. You all know all this is organizational hierarchy that you know pretty well. So there are four basic types of tissues are there. Whenever this question is asked, your arrangement must be first preference should give to epithelial tissues, second place goes to connective, and after formation of bones only muscles are attached. So third place goes to muscular tissues and fourth place goes to nervous tissue, neural tissues. So basic types of tissues, there are four types: epithelial, connective, muscular and neural tissues. First, epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissues in which only tissues in which the cells are arranged on basement membrane. Tissues in which cells are arranged on basement membrane. This is important question. Without this support, the cells of epithelial tissues cannot be arranged. So that's why cells arranged on basement membrane can be seen in out of all the four types of tissues. Only you can see that arrangement in the epithelial tissues. They are tightly packed with little intercellular material. Little intercellular material underline. Intercellular material generally matrix. That is not there here. Very little intercellular because they are compactly arranged. One by one, very closely arranged. Hence, little intercellular material is present. Arranged on basement membrane. And they cover all the tissues, other tissues. So, also called covering tissues. And they line some ducts also. Body cavities and ducts are lined by these tissues. Hence, these are also called lining tissues. Covering tissue or lining tissue. And they occupy internal and external surface. Hence, also called surface tissues. Epi means surface, above. So free surface they occupy. That's why covering tissues or lining tissues or surface tissues all are same. And avascular, there is no blood supply. So they get the nutrients from underlying connective tissue. Connective tissues are the sources of nutrients for many tissues. So get the nutrients from underlying connective tissue. Okay na? Underlying. These are the properties of epithelial tissues. And besides that, epithelial tissues have three types of junctions. Tight junctions. What is the function of tight junctions? Tight junctions are the junctions which prevent the leakage of fluids from neighboring cells. So the junctions which prevent the leakage of fluids or materials from neighboring cells are called tight junctions. And then adhering junctions, the junctions which cementing the neighboring cells. Cementing means tightly packing, so adhering junctions. And junctions which allow the communications between neighboring cells are called gap junctions. There are three types of junctions. Very important. Definitions carefully remember. Prevention of leakage from neighboring cells, tight junctions. Cementing the neighboring cells, adhering junctions, also called desmosomes, of course not given in the NCERT. And gap junctions, they allow the passage of ions, materials, etc. between neighboring cells, communication cells, cytoplasmic communications are there, gap junctions. So these are gap junctions mainly present in the not only epithelial tissues but also cardiac muscles. So these are the three junctions regarding epithelial tissues. Now, types of epithelial tissues. There are two types of epithelial tissues are there. Two types, simple and compound. You know, simple epithelial tissues, first of all, let us keep heading simple epithelial tissues. Single layered cells are called simple epithelial tissues. Function is absorption, secretion, these are all, and diffusion are the functions of the simple epithelial tissues except protection. Except protection, rest of the three functions, absorption, secretion and diffusion of materials, they are all carried by simple epithelial tissues. So these are single layered cells, epithelial tissues are called simple epithelial tissues. These are again four types. Four types of simple epithelial tissues are present. The first one is simple squamous epithelium. Simple squamous, number of times already we have referred this, but just revision, that's why we are going is also very made easy and very fast also. Simple squamous epithelium, a flat cells with irregular boundaries. In NCERT dialogue only use. Tile-like cells also given, not here, but it is also you can note down. Tile-like cells, arranged like tiles, vowel nuclei, central vowel nuclei, and these are other additional features. Simple squamous epithelium. So diagrams carefully remember with irregular boundaries like this. You can draw hexagonal manner with central vowel nucleus. So form diffusion border in the tissues where they occur. They form diffusion border. Diffusion boundaries are formed by, that is important bit for simple squamous epithelium. What are first? Flat cells with diffusion boundaries. Simple definition. That is squamous epithelial tissues. All of you, Jayasri, you are all following, Emma? Okay, Jayasri never respond. Okay, whatever it is. Flat cells with diffusion boundaries. Simple squamous epithelium. Examples? Alveoli, endothelium of blood vessels. Endothelium means epithelium of blood vessels. Inner lining of blood vessels is called endothelium. Even mesothelium also means lining of body cavities. Mesothelium is nothing but peritoneum. That also we can give under this, of course, as an additional information, but in the NCERT book it is not given. Mesothelium also. Mesothelium is nothing but a lining of body cavities. It's called mesothelium. This is a peritoneum. It's nothing but peritoneum. Then second type of simple epithelium is simple cuboidal. The cells are cubical. Simple cuboidal. The cells are cubical like this, with the central spherical nucleus. Central spherical nucleus is present like this. Square shaped, squarish cells. Examples: inner lining of ducts of glands. Inner lining of ducts of glands. And PCT and TCT, renal tubule part of nephron. PCT, DCT. PCT of cuboidal epithelium of PCT contain breast border, which are called microvilli. They are mainly responsible for the selective reabsorption of filtrate in the PCT. So this is second type of epithelium, and third type is columnar epithelium, simple columnar epithelium. Here the cells are tall, slender, with basal nucleus, basal vowel nucleus, tall and slender, like this. So non-ciliated. Example: stomach and intestine. Very simple. This can be rememberable easily, but the second one is either cuboidal epithelium or columnar epithelium. If they have surface on their cells, on their surface of cells, then it is called ciliated columnar epithelium. If the cilia are present on the surface of the cells, it is known as ciliated columnar epithelium. The ciliated epithelium examples: same tall and slender cells here also, because it is columnar, tall and slender, but surface has only cilia. Already you know the diagram. Of course, if you want, you can see here. This is the hair-like projections present on the surface of the cells. Example: trachea, bronchioles, fallopian tubes. These two examples only given in the NCERT. Bronchioles and fallopian tubes. Besides, you can also give cavities of brain and spinal cord. Central nervous system. Cavities of CNS, better you say. Both brain and spinal cord come under the central nervous system. So wherever the passages are there, the ciliated columnar epithelium is there. Passages of fluid passage, air passage, etc. They are all. Gametic passage, fallopian tube; fluid passage, brain cavity; and air passage, bronchioles. See, these are the four types of simple epithelium. Compound epithelium, one common definition given and directly examples given. They have kept the heading compound epithelium like this. Direct examples given, but not the different types of epithelia not given. So compound epithelium many layered. Function is protection from chemical stress and mechanical stress, many layered. So examples: skin, dry surfaces, skin; wet surface like buccal cavity, pharynx, vagina. Combinedly all these given, but in our intermediate we have explained about that keratinized stratified squamous epithelium, non-keratinized stratified squamous, like that we have given, but here not at all mentioned, hence don't worry. Skin, buccal cavity, pharynx, vagina, and this inner lining of ducts of salivary and sweat glands. So these are given. Transitional epithelium is found in the urinary bladder. Last and final, transitional epithelium. Also compound epithelium. Example is urinary bladder. So these are the kinds of epithelial tissues. Animal tissues also today we have started. And read well, write exam day after tomorrow on 26th. Animal kingdom thoroughly. Carefully answer the questions. This time nobody should get less than 150. Okay, your target is 150 for all of you. Right, thank you. Okay, you can stop class. Okay, ma. Oh. Okay, ma. Bye.